Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Today I hope you're hungry because I'm gonna be making kimchi pancakes. You know what I was thinking about? I wrote this book about a girl who goes to London on a study abroad trip. Her boyfriend breaks up with her while she's trying to like get through a breakup on supposedly a happy study abroad trip to London. She is put on this group project with this grumpy but like secretly sweet, handsome Londoner classmate. There are two people that honestly are at a point in their lives where they don't want to be around anyone, and now they're forced to be around each other for a whole semester, and it's just a series of will that time that they are put together turn into something more, or will her heart turn fonder for her toxic ex. I'm very excited about this book that I am currently clearing to agents, but I came up with this idea in 2019 when I went to London. It is 2025. It took me a while. I would say that I learned a lot of things along the way into writing the way that I write now, and by that I have a lot of tips. Okay, let's do it. I told you we're making kimchi pancakes, so first of all, let's get our ingredients out. This starts off with kimchi. You want to write, but you're not writing right now. I got that right? Okay. What are you going to do to fix that? My first tip is not to. Okay, so I see your face frame. You think I'm joking. I am not. I'm very serious about this. If you're thinking about writing, you're not writing. You're not in the zone. You're in your head. That is very counterintuitive to writing, because to write, you want your reader to feel. If you're not feeling, what are you doing? You can't just like stop writing like if you got bills to pay. But you can take a break. You need to stop thinking so much. Step 2, tip 2 is to write something terrible. I know. I said don't write. Then I said write bad. What is she thinking? She's thinking. Work with me. Okay. So when I say write something terrible, I just mean get in the habit of writing. Allow yourself just to write anything. I don't care. Write your grocery list. Write what you thought of your neighbor today. Write something. Get in the habit of writing every day for an hour, feeling a pen in your hand. Maybe even experiment with writing on different things. I like writing in different mediums. So maybe I'll type something out. I'll literally write down exactly what I typed, and as I'm looking at it again, I'll think of different words they could have added. So experiment with just writing a lot, not caring if you're writing bad, but writing, you know, just force yourself to write every day for at least an hour. Get in the habit of it. If step 1 and 2 made you dizzy, step 3 is going to throw you for a loop. I'm sorry, it's going to be too hyperfixate. I know. People are gonna say, they're gonna say it's unhealthy. You know, don't do that, but do that. Literally, to write is to hyperfixate. When you are writing, what do you think those 4 paragraphs in that 1 page are? But hyperfixation. Think about it in the sense of, you know, like when someone has an argument and like a week later they're still thinking the stuff they could have did. That's hyperfixation, right? That might not be too healthy at all times. However, I think it's healthy for the writer, because that way you know like how you feel about something. You know how to stretch it. You have more content for yourself. So hyperfixate. See how you feel about something and write that down. This is truly just vibes. While it's cooking, we're gonna go into number 4, get distracted. You can't write anything if you haven't lived anything. What are you gonna write about? The clouds? That's been done, I'm sorry. If you have nothing to be happy about, sad about, mad about, if you have nothing again to feel about, I'm gonna keep talking about feelings, because if I don't feel anything, if the 5 senses are not involved, what are we doing? If you don't know your character, how are you gonna make me care about your character? How are you gonna make me care about what they're going through? If they don't know how to describe what they're going through, I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? I just wanna know your character well. But how are you gonna do that if you've never done anything in your life? Allow yourself to have experiences. Allow yourself to find things you like, find nuances about yourself, because writing honestly is rewriting yourself. It's looking into yourself. If you get distracted and you allow yourself to live, then your character gets to live too. Let's see if we need to flip this. Oh yeah, I got it. And flip. Yay! Tip number 5. Plagiarize. I know. She's losing it. She doesn't even have enough marbles to play in college. I was told that to be able to write, you need to read. Plagiarize. And it's not specifically plagiarism because if it's plagiarism, you can do that, but like do that in your own time and don't show nobody that. It's experimenting. If you're in a writing slump, you should read, you should find things, get specific to find exactly what you're interested in, to like see how other people are doing it, so then you can figure out how you want to do it yourself. But you know, we don't have to look it. You can look, just don't take. You know what I'm saying? Not so much plagiarize. Experiment, experiment. Okay, so what are we talking about? Don't write, write bad, hyperfixate, get distracted, and plagiarize. For legal purposes, I mean experiments. I told you these aren't gonna be quote unquote good tips, but they work if you let them work. And yeah, of course, you know we're in the kitchen. Here is our breakfast. We have a bowl of rice and our kimchi. And I'm gonna go get distracted. I've been watching the K-drama Marry My Husband. So I'm gonna talk to you later. But before I go, I wanna make sure you get the first bite from Bottoms Up. I'll talk to you later.